Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome to episode 12 of season 2 of my Nightmare series in Agrarian Skies. And I think last episode I was working on a tank that didn't quite work out for me. It was crashing me for some reason or another. I ended up replacing that system with this. Casting basins. I've got one casting basin for each kind of metal that I might process in this high oven. And the reason I would process in the high oven instead of the smeltery is the smeltery would give me 2 ingots for each piece of ore that I put in there. The high oven will give me 3 pieces, 3 ingots for each piece of ore that I would put in there. So it's an even better ore doubling mechanic, and we can look on the back here real quick. What I did is I put pneumatic servos in each one of these. Each one of these has pneumatic servo in it, so that I'm able to whitelist the metal for each of these basins. And then as the basins fill up, I get blocks of metal. So whatever metal I put in there, I get some blocks of metal out. Anything that's left over just waits in the basin for the next time I process that material. So and that's what I think where I'm gonna leave my ore processing. I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's gonna get me plenty of metals of various types that I need. And then if I need to mix any alloys or anything, I still got the smelter. I still have my nice casting table set up here for making any specialty parts that I might need to make for the Tinker's Construct weapons and tools. That's where I'm at on that. I want to improve my ore gathering over here a little bit. I got my pulverizer. I think I want to put another Ignis extruder on top of this pulverizer, automatically feeding it stone. For that, I'm going to need to upgrade this survivalist generator. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do for my upgrade though. Something else I want to do this episode is get me some a spawning room downstairs for some or down somewhere, not down, I guess stairs, because that's my stairs over there. And in preparation for that spawning room, I planted these out here. I planted my before I go all the way out there, I better get my sickle thingy for leaves. Yes, that'll help. Planted my slime trees out here on my peaceful spawner area, which has been spawning quite a few cows and stuff. That's good. Just gonna let them build up. There's a few chickens too. But these will allow me to get... Good, that works. Didn't cut the leaves down, of course. Let's go ahead and get the slime cubes. This one's a little taller than the other ones, isn't it? Get all that, and then this should... Yeah, that clears it up real fast. Can't quite reach that top. Very nice. Clean those all up real quick. Get some more saplings back. Great. Oh, and it's dark. You guys probably can't see too much too well. I'll just go ahead and get this material. Some sheep. A little bit of everything out here. Well, they really want to get over that edge, don't they? I'm gonna pick up my couple saplings that drop. let's see, I started with 5 trees, ended up with 11 saplings. That's good. So that won't be very hard to keep up with the slime balls if I need them. But the thing I needed the slime balls for was to make me some rubber trees. Uh-oh, I'm out of toast. It might be time to make some toast. Or maybe some hot dogs. Hot dogs? Let's see, what's that take? It takes flour? Not a mixing bowl, maybe a skillet? Breaded pork chops will work. Okay. Gonna need a oak sapling, so I can just go ahead and cut this oak tree down. That'll should give me at least a couple saplings. Well, I should only need 2, which is, look at that, 2 saplings, just what I needed. Okay, go ahead and grab out, there's a couple more saplings in there. Toss those in there. Put my slimy saplings back. Don't need those. Actually, maybe I do need those. Let's see if the blue slime will work. And it will. It gives me a rubber tree sapling. Yay! Now that I have my rubber tree sapling, put those extra ones back. I am going to plant me some rubber trees. I need to get these, I want to get these fast because I just want to get some rubber. And so I go ahead and oh yeah, I guess I need oh, there we go. That's better. I guess we don't want to, we don't want the leaves of the rubber tree so much. Although I've heard... Okay, yeah, cool. In the new version, the rubber tree leaves will work in the barrels. That's nice. That's nice to know. Go ahead and get a bunch of rubber trees. Nice thing I like about rubber trees is they always grow. Every time you use a bone meal on them, you don't require extra ones. Kind of like a first time guarantee. It grows every time. So that's a nice thing about rubber trees. I'm just gonna keep getting some more rubber here because I'm gonna need quite a bit of it. To do my mob spawner, I want to, instead of using water traps, I want to go straight for water to move the mobs around. I want to go straight for conveyor belts so that I can do Endermen without them teleporting around. If you use water, as soon as they touch the water, of course they're gonna run away. Do their best to teleport away from it. Oh, I suppose I should look at my quest log and see what quest I'll be working on first today. To a good time for that. Fungus Among Us. I think I might be able to work on this today, especially if I get the mob spawner done. And again, that one's not going to be hard once the mob spawner is done. These are all done up to there, so I need to go on working on this tree over here. Oh, and to help with all that, I did get an ancient spore from some sand that was being sifted during the course of the stuff. I got my water set up over here. This is going to be my bucket of, or my barrel of witch water. So I've got a place to go ahead and put the mycelium, and you can see that immediately started to convert the water into witch water. Now as this converts to witch water, it'll force mushrooms to grow out here, and this mycelium will spread to these other 5 pieces of dirt, which will in turn cause this to change into witch water faster. I couldn't put it there, and I don't think directly under the barrel makes a difference. It may have, I don't know. I can't put it there because those are underneath those covers is the water that's actually feeding the aqueous accumulator, making it work fast. Which I need so I can get more of this smooth stone building material that I want to use for building my mob spawners, everything down below that I'm going to try to build today. And get some milk. Make some cheese. So that's going to help with making the pretty much the best meal I think that you can get in the game, which is a delighted meal. There's the feast level food. There's a few feast level foods, and that's may or may not be the easiest one. I'm not 100% sure which one would be considered the easiest one to get. They did change it so that cows don't provide infinite milk if you're milking them by hands, and you've got to wait a little bit of time between milkings. Rain. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get 32 seems like a good number. And okay, good. To move back closer to my rain dampener, it quieted that storm. So, for cheese, I'm going to need to get some water first. Something I did want to note is these nets are working. I have caught a few other fish, a squid and a neon tetra, by just having those in the area. So, the water in the bucket first. Water. So I'm going to need some salt. Which is my pot and water. Gives me the salt. I think if I leave the pot. And there's my cheese. Nourishing morsel, so I want to use that to make something with. Oh, looks like I'm having a bit of a lag issue, so I shall return. Alrighty, I'm back. I've done a quick reboot of my system to clear up the lag. Seems to have worked. And it looks like I'm getting pretty hungry and don't have any food just yet. Well, I got some cheese, but I'm saving that. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead. I got quite a excess of wheat right now, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and use it in the traditional recipe. The traditional recipe for bread. Get a stack of that, and I'm gonna start toasting it up. Now I know I'm gonna need some plastic for a quest and some other stuff. But I believe the conveyor belts, yes, the conveyor belts use ceramic, okay, well I don't need dye. What's just a regular conveyor belt? It's 3 rubber bars, an iron bar, and some redstone. Well, I'm pretty low on redstone, so I'm gonna need to work on my auto processing. I'm gonna do that by, well, first let's make an ignis extruder for up there. Get one of these. So I'm gonna need, gosh, I hope I have enough redstone just to make the couple bits that I'm gonna need, which I do not. So get some of that toast. Let's just use that to get through for time being. Yes. I'll worry about making better food in here in a little bit. Okay, so I've gone ahead and broke down some gravel to the sand point, and then ended up breaking my hammer. I don't really want to make one at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and toss the sand in the pulverizer to get some dust. Toss that little gravel I had left over into here. So that should continue making me materials. Good, good. And while that does that, let's see how far I can get with the ignis extruder with my one piece of cobblestone. I'm gonna need, one piece of redstone. I'm gonna need cobblestone. I'm gonna need some planks. Gonna need some iron. Whoops, didn't mean to throw that out. And that should be able to, yes, give me a piston. And I need a machine frame, and I could make that out of aluminum, so let me get some aluminum. Pretty sure I have plenty of aluminum. Oh, it looks like my mycelium is spread and my oak barrel is now filled with witch water. That's good. Yes, look at that bunch of aluminum back here. Oops. Go ahead, pull out some more aluminum. I need gold too. Should grab that. Grab some gold. And that will allow me to make my, maybe. What am I missing? Gold. Oh, I need the glass in my inventory. There we go. That should do it. Yeah. Actually, while I am at it, gonna need 2 more of these because I want to make 2 more pulverizers. So 3 of those total. I need some pneumatics. Oh, some silver, or bronze. Got bronze, but I need redstone, which is not ready yet, is it? Oh, got 1 piece of redstone in there. That might be enough for my ignis extruder. So I need 1 of these. Bronze recipe, give me 1 of those, and some tin. Should have tin in here. Yeah, plenty of tin in there. And that should give me a 1 Ignis extruder. So this, I would like to set up to output to the bottom and to the side. And we'll see why I want to do that here in a moment. But first, I need to put a bucket of lava in there. Get the bucket of lava, put it in the machine. I need a bucket of water. A bucket of water, and put it in the machine. And it'll start producing cobblestone for me. Great. It should feed straight down into the pulverizer. Oh, which all I need to do is set that to input on the top, and it'll start accepting cobblestone from the extruder. Which will get fed down into there. Are we doing any more redstone yet? Not yet. I'm sure it'll get some eventually. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a fuel out of that. That's fine. Because when this runs out of power level, I want it to not use another piece of fuel, because I'm going to break this and then use it to make the upgraded version of a generator that I want to use. And I apologize for my voice on this episode. I'm a little bit of a scratchy throat. Okay, I need to make, I guess my main thing is I need to just wait until I get a bunch more redstone here. I guess while we're waiting for the redstone there, I can go ahead and put some of these other materials away. Go ahead and pull my toast out. My plastic. That should. I'm just going to go ahead and put those away too while I'm thinking about it. Don't need that. Don't need these or this. Charcoal is to power my smelter over there, the high oven. Go in there. Okay, well, one of the things I'm going to need in order to get my better food that I'm thinking about growing is I'm going to need some lettuce plants and some tomato plants. So let's go see if we can't get some lettuce and tomato plants. So I ended up not getting any of the seeds I needed. Well, I did actually get the lettuce seeds. Went through my whole stack of bone meal, but never did get the the tomato seeds. Never did get those. So thinned out my herd while I was out there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna end up making some cheeseburgers from the beef that I got, and that's about as far as I can take them until I get the better food later on. The lettuce and tomato plants. So I did get a little leather, a little wool. That's useful. Toss that stuff back in there. And I got cheeseburgers, so that's a lot better than just plain old toast. So it should last a bit longer. And I got some redstone now, so I should be able to continue on with making some more. Let me get the Gonna need those. So I should be able to continue on with making my other two pulverizers. I'm going to need some of that and some of these. And the iron. Where did I put the iron? Did I put all the metals back over here? Yes, I did. Iron from over there. So I need 2 pistons. And I need 2 of these, so I don't think I have I need the gold. That's bronze, I need the gold. Don't think I have the redstone for that just yet. No. The redstone to make one of those. Okay, so we'll just gonna have to hold off on that for the time being then. Need a little more redstone. How's this doing? Looks like, and look at that, out of power. Perfect timing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. Oops, or the vacuum hopper will pick it up for me, I guess. Let me get that. Keep these crops harvested. Then keep putting them away. So now what I can do is I want to take and generator. I'd like to upgrade that to a culinary generator. So I'll need a furnace and 2 pieces of redstone. Oh shit, I should have saved those other 2 pieces of redstone. So I'm gonna need at least 4 more total redstone to complete my plan here for my automated processing. You know what else I could do? I could go ahead and move this autonomous activator back over there to speed up the process. So if I just pick that up, I put that autonomous activator there, that should just make this go quicker. Which should be good. And since this has no dust in it right now, no dust, is it? Sand. I'm going to have to actually make some dust by hand to put in there if I want to ever get any redstone out of it. Okay, now this is not actually going to be the spawn room. This is going to be my altar room. It's going to serve for my blood altar as soon as I get that made. Should be soon. In fact, I might just go ahead and make that. Don't think I've completed a quest today yet. I started to work on that, I think, but I didn't think I'm going to get that done because I need a ender pearl. So maybe I should do my wizard school. Well, this is a good start on what I intend for down here. I may work on the actual spawn room a little bit between episodes, but this is actually going to be the altar room, and then straight through this wall will be a big spawn room, which I'm going to need those conveyor belts for to convey the mobs into the altar room for sacrifice. So I think maybe if I can just get this one quest complete for this episode, because that is my goal, to complete at least one quest per episode. And I've just been all over the place this episode and haven't really gotten anything complete. Maybe I can get that at least complete. Which I'm gonna need to have my my pulverizer powered up in order for that to even happen. Let me take that out of there. Oops. So I'm gonna need to pulverize some wood. You want the back popper, I want the rubber wood. So now I should be able to upgrade my survivalist generator into a culinary generator. There we go. Now I got a culinary generator. And I can put some toast and some other stuff in there. What is that corn seed? Oh. Actually, let's go ahead and toss these jerkies in there, so I'm probably not going to end up using them for much of anything else. Is that not going to work? Apparently not. Okay, I figured those would work. They are food. I know what will work is some toast. I'm going to go ahead and throw my extra toast in there. And see, that gives me a nice power level of 40. The better the food, the higher the power level. So, that's powering this up, and that's apparently not going to pulverize rubber wood. Looks like I gotta use standard wood. Maybe more standard wood. And I pulverize this spruce wood up. Multiple of 3 would be 21. Okay. And I guess what I can do with the rubber wood is turn it into some charcoal. That'll be a good use of the rubber wood. Go ahead and eat a burger. Watch how much this fills up my... Yeah, this fills up 4 hunger bars. Gives me well fed for about 2.5 minutes. Very nice. So, now that I've got some sawdust or wood chips showing up down here, make some paper. Use said paper to make some... I'm going to save my leather for the time being. I need 3 books, so I'm going to need a bunch more of that. Let's give me some more of those. One more. There we go. 6 of those, so there we go, and some string, and it gives me 3 books. Yay. Which is going to be just enough to make my bookshelf. Good, good. I'm well on my way to making my Thaumonomicon. Now in order to turn my bookshelf into a Thaumonomicon, I need to make a wand. So I'm going to need another piece. I'm going to need another stick. I'm going to need some iron. Nuggets. Make 2 iron caps. With my stick, and that's going to give me the most basic wand that you could make. But it's good enough to make a Thaumonomicon. Yay. Okay, so the other thing I need is a sacrificial orb. Oops. Sacrificial orb is still, okay, still made the same way. Glass, gold, and iron. glass, iron, and I need a piece of gold, which should have ended up back over here again. That's bronze, gold. And gold gives me my sacrificial orb. So I should be able to submit that one, and I think I want the Rune of Sacrifice. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put the Rune of Sacrifice away. Sacrificial orb. Go ahead and use my heart. Gives me 9 lives. And toss in some of this stuff that I don't need right now. And it looks like my crafty chest is getting a little overfull there. Also looks like my pulverizer made a good amount of material off of that little bit of bread. And, okay, let's just see what I got in my reward bag. May it be something stupendous this time. Not stupendous. Okay. Another sword to add to the junk pile, which I even already had one of those swords, specifically. Oh well. Well, I got a quest done. I got to start on a whole bunch of different projects. I showed you what I was doing for my, ooh. Better light this area up if I decide to take that, torch down. I showed you what I was doing with my metal now. And I got a good start on making my ore gathering a little more automated. I'm going to automate that further by adding a couple pulverizers. Probably do that between episodes. So I will see you next time. Later.